All right, this is week 4 of our Roadmap to Success training series. Tonight we're going to be talking about increasing your Plexus knowledge. So, when you say increase your Plexus knowledge, what do you mean? Plexus kind of spans quite an array of things. So, what I mean by that is increasing your Plexus knowledge about the products, about the compensation plan, about gut health, about network marketing as a whole, and also about Plexus worldwide. And when we were talking about belief a couple weeks ago, we talked about network marketing and Plexus and the products and building your belief in those things. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about how to build your belief in those things, practical things that you can do to help build that belief. So the products, that's kind of the most basic thing of the company. That's why most people get started. Some people get started for the business opportunity, but most people are interested in Plexus initially because of the products. So it's very important to understand what we have to offer. I'm not going to go into a lot of information. I'm not going to actually train on the products tonight, but we're going to talk about a few different ways to learn about the products. And if you guys have anything that you want to add, feel free to jump in. Just unmute yourself and jump in at any time, because I know you guys have great ideas too. So the products, the compensation plan, did someone say something? Okay. The best way to learn about things, the most common way to learn about things is through training videos. So there are tons and tons of training videos out there that train about everything Plexus related. There are YouTube channels that so many ambassadors have that it's just training videos. There's Plexus U is one of my favorites, and this month, through the month of February, every weekday for the month of February, I will be posting 2 Plexus U videos a day. And so far, Haley is the only person who has taken part in this. But what it is you watch the videos every day. You comment on the video the videos I post every day. And at the end of the 20 days, the 20 posts, at the end of the month, whoever completes all of it will get a prize. It's that simple. Up to 3 prizes up for grabs. So right now, Haley's winner number 1. So no pressure, but you got to keep that up, Haley. So all right, so these videos are great, and the very first one is I think like 30 minutes long. It's the longest one that there is, and it's for new ambassadors. It gets you started, helps you get running, tells you the basics of the business and what to do. The rest of the videos are all under 10 minutes, I believe. They're like 5 to 8 minutes or something like that, so they're short. It's something that you can turn on while you're doing something else and just listen to it. So get in there, listen to the videos every day. If I'm misposting it for a day, call me out on it. That's you guys' job. So if I forget one day and it's like noon and I haven't posted, then remind me nicely through a private message. But that's a great way to learn the basics of the business, is through those videos. There's tons and tons of videos out there to train on the products. One of my favorite to learn about the science of the products is Almay Darling. She is an Emerald, I believe, ambassador, and she is a former nutritionalist, so she kind of knows what she's talking about. So she goes into the science of the products. There's lots of ambassadors that have lots of trainings, lots of different styles trainings for the different products. I think if you guys are not on the Plexus Provision team page, then let your sponsor know and we'll get you added to it. This month, or every month, Jessica Heffley, that's the Heffley's team page, every month she is taking a different product, and highlighting it. This is, we're in Edge right now. She's just starting it. So that's another way, is through the team pages of learning the products. There's Zoom calls, just like this one, to take part in. This is going to be a weekly Zoom call. We're going to cover all kinds of different topics. It's another way to learn the business, the products, and so on. Your back office. A lot of people look over their back office. If you're not using your back office, if you're not logging into it, like at least once a day, then you are not taking advantage of an amazing resource. Not only does it have reports to help you with the business, not only is it a place that you can go to order your products and check up on your customers, there is so much information in your back office to help you, to train you, and to teach you about these things. The Shareables tab is my favorite. There is more stuff coming out on it all the time. My favorite thing to do right now is to send the triplex video to people. It's a beautiful video. It's very well made. It's very informational. It's not long, and it's great to send it to people and just say, yeah, you were asking about gut health. Well, this explains it better than I can. Connect them with that. And when you send them that triplex video from your back office, it connects them to your website. So it gives them the option, if they want to purchase the products then it will automatically link to your website. So it's a great resource, and that's just one of many things on the Shareables tab that you can use. There are printables. There are PDF documents that you can send to people. There's tons of information. It's all there to help you work your business more effectively. Success on Demand is also fairly new in our back office. I think it launched last fall, but there's lots of great training videos from different leaders in MLM marketing, in leadership, in all kinds of different areas that affect us. It's through the Success magazine. And it is just a great resource. The videos, the trainings on it, it's easy to click in to listen to, just like a regular training call. And each month they take a new word and they drive that word in. And I haven't checked it this month so far, so I don't know what the word is this month. I probably should check before the call. But they do things like health, or for happiness and things like that, and that's their target for that month. And so a lot of their trainings will revolve around that one word each month. But they also have resources that are stacked in the library that you can access. There's tons of John Maxwell resources and Success on Demand, as well as other leadership gurus like him. Sonny and Share is a pretty new thing too, and it is the Plexus Worldwide blog. There are lots of articles. They release it every month, and these articles are fun. They're attractive. They're short. You can log on and you can share them on your Facebook page. It's good conversation starters. You can send them to people. There's recipes, there's workout tips, there's just healthy living tips within the Sonny and Share. So it's a good way to show that there's so much more to Plexus than just weight loss. It's a lifestyle, it's a healthy lifestyle that we promote. Okay, your success kit, when you sign up and you got your welcome pack, the box, the really pretty box with all the really fancy looking stuff in it and the neat cards. Don't just look through that when you first get it and then never look through it again. I have the the ingredients cards, the product cards. I keep those in my backpack with me at all times. They're great references. It's got a price card on it too, so you have a quick reference for the prices. There are some amazing resources within that box. So if it's been a while since you've looked through it, then take some time and flip through it again. Make sure that you're utilizing that, because there's a reason why it's called a success kit. There is everything in that kit to help you become successful. So don't forget about that. Books. There are not only books about, we really promote personal development books, leadership books, things like that, but there are also books about things like gut health. It's important to understand what gut health is, since that is the main thing that we really talk about with our products. It's important to understand how gut health affects things like an autoimmune disease, or how balanced blood sugars affect your energy levels. Understanding things like that without the connection of Plexus, I worded that kind of weird. Learning about things without the Plexus overtone is important, because it's easy for us to say, okay, Slim helps you balance your blood sugars. Slim is good for diabetics and people with blood sugar issues. It can help give you more energy and help reduce cravings and stuff like that. We know that, but do you really understand why balanced blood sugars helps increase your energy, helps reduce cravings? So learning things about, you don't have to get real deep into the science, but just understanding the basics of why our products work is essential. You don't have to read full books for things like that. I read a lot of articles. I see things posted all the time, and I read quick articles, 10 minutes, good information. Don't believe everything you read on the internet, though. So I usually, before I will post anything about it, I'll usually fact check it, verify it with different resources, that sort of thing. But read about health beyond what you get access to through Plexus training. Does that make sense? Sort of. Is everyone still listening? Ish. Okay. All right. All right. Live events are very important too for learning about it, for increasing your Plexus knowledge. My first live event was Super Saturday last year, and it blew me away. Just the presentation of it, the attention to detail, little things like that, it blew me away. And it helped me, it taught me quite a bit about the company that I'm working for, the kind of standards that they have set. It taught me about the products. Of course, there's good training, leadership training, product training that happens at events, but it taught me about the company. It taught me why it's important to work hard with an MLM company, with a network marketing company, about why your daily activity affects things. It teaches you things like, it just verifies that what you're doing, other people are doing. When you go to a live event, you're surrounded by people that have similar goals, similar interests, and it helps confirm that in your mind that you're not crazy. Sometimes you feel very alone when you're working in a network marketing company or a business like this, because you have so many voices coming in from outside that are saying it's a scam, it's a pyramid scheme, it doesn't work, yada, yada, yada. When you are surrounded by so many people that are living the same dream that you're working toward, it confirms that in your mind that it's real. The second big event that I went to was convention last year. And y'all, after that, I can't imagine not believing in the power of network marketing and the gift that we have with Plexus. Live events really do something for your belief. And they give you that knowledge base that lends you confidence in what you're talking about when you share these products and you share this business. Another way to gain your knowledge is very basic. It's being a product of the products. Just take your products. Be consistent with it. Take your products every single day. Don't just take 3 products the entire time you're with Plexus and say, well, I'm good. I feel better than I ever have. I don't need anything else. It took me over a year to try all of the products that we have, but I've tried every product that we have. I have personal firsthand knowledge of every product that we have because I have taken it. And I will stand by those products because I have taken it. When someone says, hey, I was thinking about taking Boost, what do you think about it? Well, it's not for me. It's not a product for me. I'm not a super active person, so it's not really for me. But hey, you like to hit the gym 3 times a day. I bet you would love it. This is how it made me feel. And I can tell that to them. And it's amazing, even though like there are a couple products like Boost and Accelerator, they're not for me. I don't take them every day, but I know people that take them every single day and love them. And so I can share that. And when I say, yeah, it's a good product, but you know, it's not a good fit for everybody. It's amazing how people are like, oh, she's not just trying to sell me a product. Like she's actually trying to help me figure out what works for me. So having that firsthand knowledge is so helpful. People will know if you're reading off of a cue card. If you are looking at your product cards and you're saying, okay, well, Boost can help with, it's thermogenic, so it helps you burn your fat faster. People can tell if it's not coming from you. So make sure that you know what your products are. You don't have to know every single ingredient of every single product. Pick a product or pick an ingredient from each product that makes sense to you. And that's going to be how you represent that product. What I mean by that is like ease. I talk a lot about turmeric because I love turmeric because I've suffered with chronic pain for years. And once I found ease capsules and I started taking a turmeric every single day, it is amazing how my life changed. And that is a non-scary ingredient for most people. Most painkillers that are on the market have very scary ingredients in them. Still, when someone says, I have a natural pain reliever, people are like, whoa, 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 let's not get crazy. We're not hippies over here. Okay, I want to know that this is going to work. Okay, well, the main ingredient is turmeric. Here's 75,000 articles that I've read that talk about the effectiveness of turmeric and how it's been proven for hundreds of years. It's knowing that one ingredient, it gives credibility to that product. So do you guys kind of see what I'm saying? You don't have to be an expert about everything, but pick your expertise and know it. And you will grow your knowledge as you go. You don't have to know every single product today. I wouldn't expect everybody to just walk in as a new ambassador and be like, okay, we have 16 products. I'm going to memorize them all. You know, we're not waitresses at a restaurant that's having to memorize the menu. That's not what we're doing here. We're trying to build relationships. We're trying to connect with these products ourselves so we know who to connect them with. So that takes time. You can't just read it and recite it. So work on one product at a time. Take a product a week and just read about it, learn about it, see what ingredients you have, challenge yourself, reward yourself, set a goal for yourself of, okay, this month I'm going to learn about 4 new products. Each week, take a new product. At the end of that month, buy yourself something pretty if you do it all. If you don't do it all, then don't buy yourself anything because you don't deserve it, because you didn't reach your goal. So keep yourself accountable. Tell your upline what you're doing if you do something like that. And that way they can keep you accountable. And if you show up wearing something pretty that they know you didn't earn, then they can call you out on it. So make it fun for yourself. Do something to help encourage yourself to learn. This business has the potential of earning you more money than a brain surgeon makes. Let that sink in for a second. There are people living right down the road from me that have been in Plexus a little over 2 years that are making more than a brain surgeon. That's incredible. You know how many years someone has to go to school to become a brain surgeon? I don't know. I'm guessing probably at least 10. I didn't do my research. Can you guys tell? But to make the kind of money that you have the potential with Plexus, with most careers, you would have to go to college, get your master's, get your doctorate. We're looking at 8-10 years easy of just learning your field. So the idea of taking a product a week, and we have 16 products, so in 16 weeks you could be pretty much caught up on all of our product knowledge. It doesn't sound so bad, does it? It's, if you look at it that way, of what you have on the line here, of learning your job, y'all, this doesn't require any schooling. This doesn't require any degrees of any kind. So what you get out of it is what you put into it, and that includes what you learn. So I want to encourage you guys to be active learners, to be constantly looking for more knowledge, more ways to increase your Plexus knowledge, more ways to learn about network marketing, about why it is such a jewel out there, why you are so fortunate and blessed that you were able to, if you're like me, I stumbled onto it. I wasn't looking for it. I stumbled onto it. And guys, literally tomorrow's my last day at work, and I'm going to be doing Plexus full time. So that's a happy little accident that I just kind of stumbled onto, and a crazy, incredible business opportunity. So be a lifelong learner. Read, study, ask questions. That's how you're going to grow. Okay, so why? I've said all this. Why? Why do we want to build our product knowledge, our business knowledge, our Plexus knowledge? Why do we want to build it? Because as we learn more and more, the more we learn, the more we build our belief. Belief is very important. And if you weren't in on the call a couple weeks ago when we talked about belief, go back and watch that. Because y'all, belief is essential. It is the foundation of this business. So build your belief by learning, by increasing your knowledge in it. And as you learn, as you build your belief, that will build your confidence. As you build your confidence, you will be more likely to reach out to people. It will be easier for you to reach out to people, to talk about Plexus and the business opportunity, to recommend yourself to others. So build that confidence by building your knowledge. So as you build that confidence and people start hearing that confidence in your tone, and you're confidently sharing on Facebook and you're confidently reaching out to people, that is going to build your credibility. Credibility is very important in something like network marketing, because even though network marketing is not a scam, it is not a pyramid scheme, there are companies out there that do not have the compensation plan that we have, that do not have the quality products that we have. And there are people that represent companies very poorly, and they have built a bad name for network marketing. So as you build your credibility, you are changing the view of network marketing within the circle that you are with. So as you build all of this, the belief, the confidence, the credibility, you're also a product of the product. And so guess what? You're building your testimony at the same time. Your testimony is constantly growing and changing. Your testimony doesn't have to just be physical. It doesn't have to just be about the products. It can be about the business too. My testimony, it started with the physical, with the weight loss, with the getting over postpartum depression, with just finding a purpose again. It went past that to finding a network, a group of friends, a sisterhood, if you will, of people that have like goals and similar interests. And now I'm building my financial testimony, my business testimony. So your testimony is always growing and changing and developing. And that's why your knowledge is so important, because you have to know how to connect that to people. People don't want to just know, hey, Carrie's quitting her job because she's making some money with Plexus. People want to know how, why, how did it get there? Are the products really that good? How do you even get paid with something like that? I had someone ask me that today. They came in and said, so you're actually really making money with Plexus. Like how do you make money with Plexus? And I could very easily say, hey, yeah, we get paid up to 11 different ways and up to 5 times a month. It's really an incredible compensation plan. I was able to tell him about the leaders of our company and things that they've done to help us as ambassadors. I was able to tell him a little bit about the compensation plan without just, throwing it up all over him. But because I've researched that, I have firsthand knowledge with that, I've learned about it. When I was questioned on it, it wasn't hard for me to answer that question. So that's part of building your testimony, because people they're going to see your story and they're going to be curious. So make sure that you have your knowledge base ready for those kind of questions. So we've got a little over 5 minutes left. So does anyone have anything they want to add, comment, questions, anything? Go ahead and unmute yourself. Anyone? Christy? All right, well, I'm not going to just sit here and smile awkwardly at you guys forever. So